Medfield TV. Community shows.
All right, welcome everybody to today's field hockey game here at Medfield High School at Calvin George Fisher Field. The 1-year anniversary of the new Medfield field turf for today's game between the Medfield Warriors and the Ashland Clockers. Both teams come in with 1 win on the season and 2 losses and a few ties on both sides. So hopefully it'll be a pretty even match with Medfield coming up with a few much needed goals today. We're getting ready for the opening as the refs take the field. And waiting for the signal. Very warm day here at in Medfield. It's September 27th or the 26th. What is today? 27th. And it's, I'd say, about 85 degrees, probably closer to 90 down in the field. So very warm, especially when the sun comes out. All right, so we're off and running. Sophie Griffin puts it in the middle. Shot from the outside, knocked down. In front of the goal. Oh, just hit away by Ashland. So it'll be a 16-yard hit for the Medfield. Oh, we're going to put it out at the 25-yard line. So. And Ashland trying to clear it out, having a little trouble. Medfield keeps it in. Medfield controlling the ball early in the game here. And we have a whistle. It'll be a stick. Illegal hit on the stick, so Medfield will get the ball again. And they set up, and broken up in the middle by Ashland. But Medfield steals it back. Long shot from the outside, saved by the goalie, and the ball. It is a goal for Medfield. So Medfield scores early at 13:19 of the first half of play. Well, I guess they're actually going to play quarters because of the heat. They're going to play 4 15-minute quarters rather than 2 30-minute halves. So that's 13:19 of the remaining in the first quarter of play. So Ashland now will start with the ball after the Medfield goal. Medfield clears it, but sent back in. We have another, looked like a kickball that time, so Ashland takes over. Pass in the middle, broken up by Abby Carlson. And obstruction, it goes back to Ashland. Elizabeth Harity with the ball on the outside, but once again, illegal advancement, so Ashland gets the ball back. And we have the official scoring on the goal. The goal was scored by Sophie Tom, assisted by Erin Seibel. So Medfield up 1-0, 12 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play. Medfield again with the ball. Goes all the way out of bounds. It'll be off of Medfield, so Ashland will start with the ball. advance it up, but 3 Ashland players, but the Medfield player takes it away. Medfield once again back in control. Sophie Griffin passes it up, and just a little too far ahead of Kelsey McQuinlan. So Ashland once again will take it out of bounds. There's a little cloud cover, which helps with the heat. When the sun comes out, though, it's baking out there. Broken up by Casey McQuillan. She sends it to the corner. Ashland recovers it. They start to move out. And I believe they called obstruction. Here comes Medfield. All right, Ashland with the break here. 2-on-2. And it's broken up nicely from behind. Nice play by Medfield's Elizabeth Harity. And they called it stick obstruction, but then a foul by Medfield gives the ball right back. Medfield takes over. Up on the left side, Tatum Sampson sends it up. Intercepted by Ashland. Slowed down a bit by Sophie Griffin. Ashland with a little break, but broken up there by long pass ahead. Got a 2-on-1 break here. Tried to get it under control. Now pass out to Kelsey McQuinlan. She's looking towards the middle, sends it across. Stopped by Ashland. Sent back in by Elizabeth Harity. And now cleared out. Ashland with the numbers coming back. 4-on-3. But broke it up on the play by Ollie Karen. Ashland gets it right back. And Medfield steals it right back. Sophie Griffin up the sideline. Actually called the foul on Ashland. All right, stick violation again. Ashland with the numbers up there. The Medfield coach calling for his players to get back to help out. And Medfield steals it. They work it quickly up the side. So be Sophie Tom in the middle. The foul on Ashland. Medfield ball with the quick hit. And just goes wide. It'll be Ashland hitting from the 16-yard line. Well, a lot of up and down the field action. No shots on goal since that first goal by Medfield. It's 1-0 here. 6:50 remaining in the first quarter. And that's right, if you just joined us, we're playing quarters, 4 15-minute quarters because of the heat. Very warm, humid day here in Medfield. A nice try there, Sophie Tom on the outside. And it'll be Ashland's ball with the hit from the 16-yard line. I guess they play it closer to the 15, but ball gets through, broken up by Allie Carlin. Medfield defense been playing very well in this first quarter of play. Quickly back. Ashland steals it back. Broken up by Medfield. Broken back up by Ashland. Great defense by Allie Carlin over there. We have a advancing by the foot. So back over to Medfield. A little mishit there. Ashland steals it. Once again, stolen by Allie Carlin. Sophie Griffin with some great stick handling down the side. Gets it in the middle. Erin Seibel passes it up. Knocked away by Ashland. Great work by Katie Stowe to steal the ball away and send it up. Sophie Tom on the breakaway. The ball goes. Let's see what the referee is going to call it. It'll go back to Ashland. They said it went out off of Medfield. So Ashland passes it back. Once again, great defense by Medfield. Turns it around. This right side of the Medfield defense. Not letting the ball get by them at all. The ball goes off Ashland's foot. Sophie Griffin sends it in. Ashland picks it off. Ball open in the middle. Picked up by Erin Seibel. All right. We'll try to, as we go along here, maybe explain some of these rules. It seems like it's non-stop whistles here in field hockey. All right. Medfield sends it back to the middle again. Sophie Tom bounces away from it. Pass out front. Oh, the ball rolled right across the goal. Kelly McQuinlan just couldn't get her stick on it. Good job by the Ashland goalie to put the pressure on. But a great pass. So now we'll have the went off of Ashland, so Medfield will have the ball. Big hit there, and it, whoa, let's see. No ruling yet, no goal. Not quite, maybe it went off a body, off a Medfield body, so that does not count. So referees waved off the goal. What a great shot from the outside by Erin Seibel. All right, Ashland takes over once again. Stopped immediately. Sophie Tom gets in there. Erin Seibel again. This time decides to control it a bit. Looking to pass it up to somebody. In the middle, cleared by Ashland. Not really. Now it is. Abby sends it back in. Once again, got defense on the side. Kelsey McQuillan all the way back to break it up. A little bit of a miss hit, then Kelsey in there to pick it off. Erin Seibel comes away with it. Tries to get it in the middle, but off her body, and it's now she steals it right back. Carrying it in. And it was kicked by the Ashland player, so it'll be Medfield ball. Erin puts it right in play, shoots towards the goal. Ashland player cleared it away. Oh, great pass there by Sophie Griffin, but once again, Medfield with the ball out in front, it goes off. This will be a corner shot. A penalty corner here, it went off. Nope. Thought they were. They're going to get the shot from outside at the 25-yard line. Erin Seibel coming in, shoots it towards the goal, and once again, knocked out by Ashland, so we'll do it again. And that's the end of the first quarter of play. With the score, Medfield 1, Ashland 0. So we'll just take a timeout here for a minute while the players get a water break. All right, welcome back to Medfield High School for the second quarter of play. Once again, we're playing 4 quarters because of the heat. Very warm down here, close to 90 degrees and high humidity. So referees and coaches decided to give the players a break after 15 minutes of play. Medfield is ahead 1-0 at 1:41, 1 minute and 41 minutes into the first period. Medfield scored. Number 6, Sophie Tom scored with an assist from number 16, Erin Seibel. And after that, it's been a pretty much up and down game. Medfield really has dominated. A great defense keeping the Ashland players out of their zone, but Medfield putting great pressure on the Ashland goalie. A couple of great chances, some nice passing. Just can't get that one hit to get the goal in, but Medfield up 1-0 as we begin the second period of play. Just to set the team for you, Medfield's team when we have another break in the whistle. Right now, the scrum out in front of the goal. Erin Seibel now with the ball. And broken up off somebody's foot. And Medfield will now have the corner, penalty corner. So this is an interesting play for those that aren't familiar with you. The offense gets to be all around the goal, and then 4 defenders inside, plus the goalie. The other players have to stay out at the 50-yard line. So usually it's a great chance to score on a penalty corner play. But unfortunately it goes off Medfield player, and it'll be Ashland with the ball. Medfield's been doing a great job in intercepting these passes and sending the ball right back in. Especially this right side of the field. Sophie Griffin, once again broken up. Erin Seibel with the big hit towards the middle. Oh, and Sophie Tom just couldn't control the bouncing ball. Ashland will start it up again. The front line for Medfield, number 6, Sophie Tom, number 14, Tatum Sampson, number 5, Katie Stowe, and number 11, Kelsey McQuillan. They've done a great job so far receiving the passes from the midfielders. Number 25, Mary Cronin, number 16, Erin Seibel, and number 7, Sophie Griffin. The midfielders have been doing a great job intercepting the ball and sending it back in. Have a little bit of a breakaway here now for Ashland. Abby Carlson on the defense, knocks it away, and it'll be cleared out by number 20, Allie Carlin. Allie tries to send it up. It's taken away by Ashland. Uh-oh, ball's out in front. And we have a kick ball by Ashland, so Medfield will take over. That's one of the things in women's field hockey. You can only use the stick to advance the ball. You can't kick it, or even if it's intentional or accidental, bounces up and hits you in the foot. That's too bad. It's a penalty and it goes over to the other team. Here we go on a breakaway. It looks like this will be Katie Stowe. Sends it back out to Erin Seibel. Passes it over to Sophie Griffin. Sends it back to Erin. Defense by Ashland, but stolen away again. And that's the other thing you can't do. You can't whack the other player's stick. If you do that, that's a penalty. And the other team gets to start over again. A nice one-timer pass there. Allie Carlin with the pass and Erin Seibel. Turn just went wide. So when the ball goes out like that, they bring it out, start it over again from the 15, 16-yard line. Ashland, they're going to try to go up their right side. They haven't had much luck going up the left. We have stick infraction on Elizabeth Harity. And now it comes back the other way. Erin Seibel. Just goes off at Katie's Sophie Tom's stick. There's a big advantage when you know what's going on out there in the field. You can see Erin Seibel controlling. When she hears that whistle, she knows exactly what happened and gets that ball going again. You don't have to wait for the ref to put it back in play. You just put it down and go. So you can get a little advantage if you're quick. Ashland now brings it up again. Good defense. Ball way on the other side. It'll be a Ashland hit from about the 31-yard line on the football field. And stick infraction there. And see how Medfield starts right away with the ball. Ashland kind of standing around a bit, and all of a sudden Medfield's down on the other side of the field. Good control there. That might have been obstruction against Medfield. It was. That's one of the stranger rules in field hockey, is you cannot use your body to shield the ball. So you could see that Katie Stowe that time, she had the ball there, keeping the player away from the ball. Like in basketball you would do that, but you cannot do that in field hockey. You have to have the ball exposed. So that's why you end up with a lot of the sticks, the banging of the sticks, because the ball's sitting right there. If you turn your back to the player, it's a penalty. So now we have back over to Ashland here. Ashland trying to mount some kind of a offensive drive. We have 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining till halftime. Medfield leading 1-0. On the goal by Sophie Tom early in the first quarter. So it looks like we have a penalty corner called against Medfield. Ashland, once again, this is dangerous play. This is where a lot of goals are scored. Good job by Medfield getting back on defense. Shot goes in the air. And the ball will go back to Medfield. Midfield starts it up. Sophie Griffin sent it up. Sophie Griffin sent it up. We have a sub in for Medfield on this hot day. Number 22, Jamie Woods, is in. And we'll go back to Ashland. Once again, I think that was obstruction. It was. Wow, big hit. Gets up to Jamie Woods, but it bounced up and hit her, so it goes back to Ashland. Once again, stolen right away by Medfield.
Yeah, well, I don't venture too far.
Big shot over there by Katie Stowe. And the ball goes out of bounds. Back over to Ashland. Once again, 1-0, Medfield leading. 6:26 remaining in the first half of play. We have a violation against Ashland. It'll go back to, I think the ball went up in the air too high. It goes back to Medfield now. Erin Seibel now gets to hit it from the 20-11. Let's see if she gets the big shot in there. She does, but it's deflected by Ashland. Sent back out, but stopped once again by Medfield. This game has been mostly on this side, on the Medfield side, inside the 40-yard line. But here comes Ashland, and they have numbers at the moment. Medfield gets back quickly. And Medfield, the penalty will go against Ashland. So it'll be a Medfield ball. Medfield will set. Coming down now, 5 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Medfield up 1-0. That was Abby Carlson controlling the ball across the middle of the field. Tried to get it out to Sophie Griffin, but Ashland steals it. Ashland really not getting any closer to the goal. Medfield seems to put much more pressure when they have the ball down their end. Ashland kind of seems to be standing around a bit, watching the one player control the ball. All right, here comes Medfield on the break. Erin Seibel carries it up the middle, but Ashland breaks it up. And Medfield clears it up to Sophie Griffin on the right side. Tried to get it up to Jamie Woods. Now it gets through. We have a little bit of a break here. Elizabeth Harrity, number 5. Katie Stowe passes it in the middle. Erin Seibel passes it up. Oh, and we have a player down. It looks like Erin may have got hit with a stick on the knee. Quick whistle though, and they're back up. Ashland once again here. They come down. They're 6-on-3. But once again, Medfield. Bit of a break there. Great defensive play to take the ball away. Great defensive play by number 20, Allie Carlin, there to break that play up. It looked like the Ashland player, number 7, Allison Keaveney, had a breakaway. And Medfield clears it up. Erin Seibel just misses. Now she does gets it back. Tried to get the big hit, broken up. They call a dangerous play, I think, on Erin. It comes right back. Ashland plays it in quickly, but once again cleared away. Quickly up to Sophie Tom. Oh, the ball just got away from him, but we're still following up. Medfield on the break. Sophie Griffin fouled, and Medfield keeps the ball. Erin Seibel, you can see Erin might be getting a little tired out there. She's been covering from the 20-yard to the 20 yards. And we're going to have a timeout called. I think Coach Mason saw his players looking a little winded there. We got 1:47 remaining in the first half. Don't want to give up an easy goal here just before the half ends. So girls will take a water break. Sun now is 100% sunlight here now. Gets very hot down on an AstroTurf field, or artificial turf, I guess. It's not AstroTurf anymore, thank God. A great offensive and defensive effort here so far by Medfield, really limiting Ashland's chances. That last break was Ashland's best chance of the first half. But a great defensive play by Allie Carlin turned it back around. And Medfield will have the ball just outside the 30-yard line for the final 1:47 of the first half. Nice to see Medfield score that first goal right away. All season long they've been putting good pressure on, but just having a little bit of trouble finding the back of the net. But today, right off the bat, 1:41 of the first period. Sophie Tom, assisted by Erin Seibel. All right, referees signal back the players. Nobody really in a rush to get back on the field. This, of course, a big matchup in the Tri-Valley. Ashland and Medfield. Interesting this year with the addition of Dedham to the Tri-Valley League. Adds a new dimension. But today we have the original members, Ashland and Medfield. All right, it'll actually be Ashland ball here to start, with 1:47 remaining in the first half. Medfield up 1-0. Once again, deflected. Ashland tries to get something going. Broken up. And off goes Sophie Griffin. Ashland player turned her back to it. It went off her back, so Medfield gets the ball back. Back to Ashland. And, a little late call there for the stick infraction, but away we go. Once again broken up by the Medfield's defense. And Erin Seibel tries to get the big hit up, but it's deflected by Ashland. Less than a minute now to play, 58 seconds. Important here not to give up a goal here in the last minute of play. Medfield wants to keep that ball away from their goal. Now Ashland's going to have a chance here with 40 seconds remaining. From the 30-yard line, let's see what they can put it in play. Pretty good hit, goes all the way through, but out of bounds. And it'll be Medfield ball, which should be able to clear it out of here. It ended up 20 seconds remaining. Medfield sends it up. Oh, Medfield may have one last chance. But broken up 8 seconds remaining. 5, 1, and there we go. That'd be the end of the first half of play. With the score, Medfield 1, Ashland 0. Sophie Tom with the goal, and we'll go to halftime. All right, welcome back to the second half of play. Actually, we're going to do 2 quarters. We've been playing 15-minute quarters because of the heat here today. So welcome back for the third quarter of play. 15 minutes per quarter. And we're off and running with the score. Medfield 1, Ashland nothing. Medfield scored in the first minute, 41 seconds of the first period. Medfield has really controlled both ends of the field. A lot of good offensive opportunities and nice job on defense, really stifling the Ashland offense. So let's see how we fare in the second half. Over on the right side, Sophie Griffin will do the hit in. It's off an Ashland player, bounces right to midfield. And Medfield brings it up out of bounds. It looks like it'll be an Ashland ball. I should mention the goalies. The Medfield goalie, Jordan Wojtrecki, the captain of the team, one of the captains. She's a senior. The other captains, Allie Carlin, Sophie Tom, and Katie Stowe for Medfield. And the Ashland goalie, who's seen a lot of action today, is Madigan Flynn. All right, so Ashland now. No, broken up once again. Allie Carlin, but Ashland gets it back. Ashland tends to get a little bit of a run, but then the Medfield players get back in time. Keep that ball away from Jordan Wojtrecki. All right, Ashland, Medfield with the hit. Knocked down by Ashland, controlled in the middle. But Abby Carlin takes it away. And a foul on the Ashland player, so Abby will send it up. The big head clears the field up to Medfield, has a 3-on-2 break, a little bit of trouble controlling. Katie Stowe gets it back under control now. She's 3-on-1 here at this point. Pass out front. I guess it just dribbled out of bounds. What a great break there for Medfield. 3 forwards up, the ball just dribbled out of bounds. All right, Ashland tries to send it out. It's knocked down by Erin Seibel. Pass to the middle, oh, nice shot there. Just missed by Tatum, and then the follow-up goes in. It looks like it's going to be number 5, Katie Stowe, but we'll wait for the official announcement. What great pressure once again. Medfield with 5-6 players crashing the goal. Outnumbering Ashland and being able to knock it in. Once again, they score right away at the beginning of the half. 2:52 of the third quarter. All right, Ashland trying to get something going. Medfield is up 2-0 now with 11:50 remaining in the third quarter. The right-hand side of the midfield defense today has been, the defense and the midfielders have been outstanding. Allie Carlin and Sophie Griffin really controlling that side of the field. I'm surprised Ashland doesn't try to work on the opposite side, but they just keep going on that side. Now Ashland with a little bit of a break, but no closer to the goal. They just can't get in within that circle area. cleared out. Nice job on that one by Elizabeth Harity to get that ball from in front of the goal all the way out to the side. Ashland will start over again with the hit in. Megan Moriarty for Ashland knocks it in. A little bit of a break here, but once again cleared out. And we're going to have a penalty corner here. Once again, penalty corner works. Medfield has 4 players plus the goalie in the goal. Everybody else is on the other side of the 50. The entire Ashland team stands outside the circle. They hit the ball in, and everybody runs to the ball. Nice job by Erin Seibel clearing the ball out of there. And a great pass up. Allie Carlin. And the right side works again. Kelsey McQuinlan bringing it up. Sophie Griffin. What great job over there on that right side. And we get a Medfield hit. Unfortunately, Erin Seibel missed it, so it goes back over to Ashland. Erin gets it back. Carries it through. What a great play through the 2 Ashland players. And we're back in Ashland territory. Sophie Griffin once again breaks it up. And well, we have a second here. We have the second goal. The goal was by Kate Stowe, assisted by Kelsey McQuinlan. So it was number 5, Kate Stowe, assisted by number 11, Kelsey McQuinlan. That was 2:52 into the third quarter of play. Coming up, 8:45 remaining in the third quarter. Once again, the defense. Oh, we're going to have another corner, penalty corner. It's a long way to run from that 50-yard line. You got to get back on the 10-yard line to try to get back into play, but hopefully your defense clears it away. We got a stick. And a turnover to Medfield. Oh, what a beautiful pass. This time they faked them out. Go to the left side of the field. Mary Cronin sent that one up. Oh, Ashland with a bit of a break here. They take the long shot from the outside, and it goes outside. And Medfield will take over. The 16-yard kick. Kick, yeah. Or hit, even. Oh, nice stop in the middle there on that hard hit. Ashland with the ball, trying to set a play up. They got a player in the middle. Goalie with the save. Jordan with a great save. Kicks it out, too. Not only did she save it, she kicked it out to start the breakaway. Ashland had to stop the ball, and we have a timeout on the field. Not sure which team called it. I didn't see it. But there's 7:16 remaining in the third quarter of play. Medfield 2, Ashland nothing. Just a reminder, in case you just joined us, very hot here this afternoon. It's Wednesday, September 27th. It's in the high 80s, humid, bright sunshine. Very hot down on the artificial turf. So the coaches being careful of that. We've had a lot of up and down play here today too. So we're playing 4 quarters, so they can take a break at the end of each quarter, but one of the teams here at the halfway point of the third period decided to call a timeout. All right, back here. Back in play after the timeout. Medfield starts with the ball. Katie Stowe going right up the middle. She has her wings with her. 4-on-3 here in front of the Ashland goal. Katie Stowe still controls. He's going to get a nice shot off. It's out in front, all kinds of action, and they're going to call a penalty on Ashland. I think a raised stick there. Maybe a dangerous play. But now Holliston will get there. Holliston. Medfield will get their first penalty corner of the day. Let's see how they set up. Can't see who that is hitting it in yet. In the middle to Erin Seibel. Gets it under control, passes it over to Sophie Griffin, and the shot goes just wide. And so it'll go back to Ashland for the 16-yard. All right, here we go. I think I forgot to mention that I'm Fred Mason, and I do happen to be Michael Mason's much older brother, Coach Mason's older brother doing this game. Here on a beautiful day, even though it's really hot. All right, Erin Seibel breaks it up again. Gets it in the middle. Katie Stowe out front. Big shot by number 14, Tatum Sampson. Medfield constantly with the pressure here. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. Medfield up 2-0. Ashland player trying to move through. Does get it through, but broken up by Abby Carlson. Ball goes high in the air. Ashland gets a hold of it. Ashland really has to work hard to get the ball down into the midfield end of the field. And it turns around again. Erin Seibel passes it up. Katie Stowe with the pass. Ball goes out of bounds. Be Ashland with the hit in from the far side of the field. See some of the girls now with their hands on their knees here in the heat. Probably too, Medfield going a little bit more with the long passes rather than the carrying the ball up a bit. Definitely the heat taking a toll. Erin Seibel turns it around out to Sophie Griffin along the sideline. Ashland in control of it, keeps it in over there right along the sideline. Ball out front, hit away, but raised stick, so that'll be a penalty corner. So here we go. Big moment here. 3 minutes 34 seconds remaining in the third quarter. In the second half of play. Ball way outside and Medfield shuts it down. Oh, and I think that's an obstruction on the Ashland player, so Medfield will take over. Erin Seibel sends it out. Just doesn't reach Kelsey McQuinlan. Ashland turns it around. Now we got a stick thing on Medfield. Ashland out front, but tipped away again. Great defense today by Medfield. Ashland steps in. Fans on the shot. The ball's rolling around. Kicked out by Jordan Whitetruck. Ashland still in there. We had Ashland player raise their stick. So it'll back over to Medfield with the 16-yard hit and 2:36 remaining, and we have another timeout. Once again, players are really starting to feel the heat, so I think both coaches have agreed to use their timeouts during the quarter to give the girls one more break. So 2:36 remaining in the third quarter. Medfield 2, Ashland nothing. Got to hand it to these two refs. Umpires. They're actually umpires in field hockey, as they are in baseball. And one of the guys, the guy in the far right is naturally a baseball umpire also. So I think we'll take a little water break while the teams are on a break. All right, back here in Medfield, we're back for the final 2 minutes and 36 seconds of the third quarter of play. Medfield up 2-0 on goals by Kate Stowe in this quarter, and in the way back in the first quarter, Sophie Tom with the first goal of the game. So Medfield up 2-0, 2:30 remaining here. Ashland comes out fired up. They're going to have a shot. No, broken up. Sent back out. A lot of banging going around in front of the goal, and it looks like, yes, it will be an Ashland goal. Boy, Ashland really came out fired up after that timeout and beat Medfield to the ball, and they were able to get the goal in. So Ashland scores. 12 minutes, 32 seconds into the third quarter, making the score 2-1. 2:18 in the third quarter. Now Medfield back with the ball. Aaron Seibel sends it up. Ashland, boy, they really seem rejuvenated after that timeout. Coming at the goal again. Another shot on goal. Jordan, oh no! Jordan made the save but didn't clear it far enough. And Ashland has tied this game. Wow, another goal. 30 seconds later. 2 goals within 30 seconds, and we have a 2-2 game with 1:55. It appeared that Medfield was in control of this game until that timeout. Oh, what a great timeout call there by the Ashland coach. They had the ball in front of the Medfield goal. They took the timeout, came out, went straight at the goal, scored a goal, and then 30 seconds later they get the tying goal. So let's see if Medfield can turn it back around here. Aaron Seibel sends it up. But foul, and it'll be Ashland ball. Ashland definitely with their second win here, taking it to Medfield right now. Medfield trying to hang on. 1:20 remaining in the third quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Let's see, corner. Ashland ball, Medfield ball, send it up. Trying to clear it up. Things have really turned around here now. Ashland's first to the ball in these plays. We're under a minute, 48 seconds remaining. Third quarter, Ashland trying to make, no. Kick ball goes back over to Medfield. 36 seconds remaining. Ball not cleared. Oh, but I guess she hit it with a foot, so it goes back to Medfield. 27 seconds remaining. Ashland trying to mount one more drive before the quarter ends. 20 seconds. Oh, and they're going to have a corner kick. I believe the period doesn't end on a corner kick, so Ashland will have the time on the penalty corner. We'll have time. I don't know how much time they do get, but whether they get to the ball one shot and then he calls it, or nope, here we go, it's playing. Time has expired on the clock. I guess maybe it goes till Medfield clears it. Ball's still alive out there. It's in front of the goal, it's near the goal. 10, and they do score. The referee is going to give him that goal, or is he? It does look like it was a goal. So, as time had already expired, Medfield could not clear the ball. Time keeps going. And Ashland scores with no time on the clock. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's Ashland 3, Medfield 2. In the last 2.5 minutes of the period, Ashland scores 3 goals to take the lead. We'll be back with the 4th quarter. All right, we're back here for the start of the 4th quarter, the final 15 minutes of the game today. Ashland with an incredible final 2 minutes and 28 seconds of the 3rd period, scoring 3 goals. 1 by Keaveney and 2 by Moriarty to take the lead here 3-2 in Medfield. Medfield now trying to turn it around again. As they come up the right-hand side, we have a kick ball against Medfield, so over to Ashland. And back to Medfield. Ashland called a timeout with 2:32 at the 12:32, 2:28 left in the 3rd quarter. And I think somebody here mentioned maybe they had some Tom Brady electrolyte water over there on the sideline. They came out, fired up, scored a goal, and then another goal, and then with no time left on a corner penalty, they were able to put the ball in, penalty corner. Now Medfield, let's see if Medfield can capitalize on there. Already 13 minutes gone by already. Here we go, Medfield from the outside. Nice shot inside, but it goes wide. Off of the Medfield's leg and out to the 16-yard line. Ashland will take over. Medfield controlled the first 3 quarters up until that point. I think maybe Medfield was worn out in this heat. They are really running up and down the field, both playing incredible defense, but maybe with this heat just got to them for that last 2 minutes of the period. And Ashland capitalized. See if Medfield can get reignited, get this game tied up. Aaron Seibel, pass in the middle. We have obstruction called. And back to Ashland. Big hit up the middle. And good work to clear it up. Katie Stowe with one of the Medfield 2 goals. Now she's out in front. She gets a shot away. It rolls in front, just tipped away by the Ashland goalie. And Medfield will get the ball at the 25-yard line. They start quickly. Pass quickly over to Mary Cronin, but she lifted the ball in the air. Some dangerous hit, so back to Ashland. And the big hit. Oh, what a nice stop there by Tatum Sampson. She passes it up, big stop. Cleared away, but Sophie Griffin now with the ball. Sends it across, but just a little too hard for Sophie Tom as the Sophies tried to combine. All right, Ashland takes it from their 16, back out. Aaron Seibel in the middle. Medfield trying to reestablish their dominance in the middle of the field. And got a raised stick against Medfield, so the ball goes back to Ashland. It's tipped away. Good job by Casey McQuillan, but now it's off. Back to Ashland. Kelsey McQuillan on the steal. Sends it across in the middle. Oh, what a great try to tip it in by Sophie Tom. Talk about the mismatch there, the goalie and Sophie Tom. So now we got a penalty corner. Big play here from Medfield.
Good. I'll come around.
Let's see what happens. Looks like Katie Stowe going to put in play. She passes it up to Aaron Seibel with the big shot in the middle off the goalie's pads. Another player. Medfield keeping it under control. Big pass in the middle, and it was just wide of the goal. Medfield back again, putting the pressure on. Just can't find the back of the net. Some good opportunities there. Ashland clears it out a bit. Sophie Griffin on the defense over there, but called. And it goes back over to Ashland. Now coming down, it'll be 10 minutes exactly remaining in the game here. All right. Medfield with the ball under control, passes it up. There's Erin Seibel. Now she's going to send it in. Medfield, everybody out in front. We have a call on Ashland pushing, it looks like, in the back. So it'll be another penalty corner for Medfield. Medfield's play here seems for Katie Stowe to hit it to Erin Seibel, who fires it in on the goal. So let's see if they do it again. Here they go. Ashland charges out. Erin this time slid it in. Sophie Griffin with the shot in, tipped in, and it goes just wide. What a nice looking play there. Great pass by Sophie Griffin. And then I couldn't see who it was. Probably Kelsey McQuillan over there. Just tipped it wide of the goal. But Medfield takes it back again on the 16-yard hit. And we turn it right around again. The pressure back on. Kelsey McQuillan on the outside. Passes it across the middle. Katie Stowe fighting three Ashland players. Now going one-on-one. Working that ball. She's got it there. She's going to shoot it to the front. It goes up in the air and off the Ashland stick. So it will be a Medfield hit from out at the 25-yard line. Erin Seibel will tee it up. Let's see if she shoots it or tries a pass. She's going to pass it back this time. And it's broken up in the middle by Ashland. Oh, and we have a foul against Ashland. And it's going to be a far corner kick. Hit. No, it's a penalty corner. So here we go again now. From the other side of the field, Katie Stowe sends it in to Erin from the right side. She fires, and it looked like it went off of Ashland player. So we're going to do it again. So on that far side of the field, Katie Stowe, Medfield looking, they're trying to capitalize on this. They've had this, I think, the fourth one in a row here. Let's see what happens. Erin this time passes it over. Back to Erin, kind of misfired, but the nice pass in the middle. Oh, we couldn't get our stick on the puck, the ball. Sophie Griffin sends it in, and once again, maybe it's time for Coach Mason to call the trick play here, the fake to Erin and off to somebody else, but let's see what happens. Katie Stowe, and you got Sophie Tom on the left side of Erin Seibel, and Sophie Griffin on the right side. Erin tees it up, but it's broken up in the middle, but she gets it right back, sends it in, out wide. Once again, kick hit in the middle. Cleared out by Ashland. Wow, that was a good 4 minutes of play in front of the Ashland goal, but Medfield couldn't capitalize. They had at least 5, maybe 6 penalty corners. 6 minutes remaining in the game. There's no overtime in regular season field hockey. The ball just sneaks through. The goalie clears it. Madigan Flynn has done a fine job today for Ashland in goal. A lot of pressure today. She's been in the right spot, especially during the second half. All right, so we got another 25-yard hit. Erin Seibel puts it in play, brings it up a bit, and then fires, and it's just hip wide. And I guess this time Let's see what they're calling. It's a little hard to follow the ref sometimes, but it's coming out for another 25-yard hit. Aaron Seibel once again. 5 minutes remaining now. It's running time really does go quickly here in field hockey. Ball kind of dribbles through. Let's see. Mary Cronin with it, tries to center it in, broken up, tipped out. Ashland going to try to clear. Great pressure on that side. They had a push. Great job by number 14 there, fighting Tatum Sampson, not letting the big girl push her around. And the ref calls that. Sophie Tong passed it back out and we start over again. Mary Cronin fighting for it. Back out front, Ashland able to clear it, but Medfield right there to send it back in. Sophie Griffin on the outside. It's kicked by Ashland. We have coming down on 4 minutes remaining. Once again, Medfield, all the pressure here in the last 10 minutes of this, since the 10-minute mark. Now we have a timeout called on the field. As Medfield, let's see if they can do the magic that Ashland did when they called their timeout. So 4:02 remaining in the fourth period with the score. Ashland 3, Medfield 2. We'll take our water break. All right, we're back here. Fourth quarter play underway. 3:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. Medfield down by 1. But the last 6 minutes of play has all been down in the Ashland side. Ashland now with a little bit of break, but once again stopped by Medfield. Turned around. Allie Carlin with the defense. And it'll be Medfield ball back around their own 35. Hit in play. But it looked like Abby Carlson sent up. Abby sends it up. Over to Sophie Griffin. Sophie Griffin has played a tremendous game today over there at right midfield, dominating the Ashland players. That's race to the ball, Allie Carlin on the defense. Ends up winning the ball. Now she'll have the hit from about the 20 to 15-yard line. She sends it up the right-hand side, the long way up the right-hand side. Still in play, forcing Ashland to play it. And working on that right side, but it goes out of bounds. Oh, and now a quick replay. But she's taken away by Sophie Griffin. Fighting in the middle, another nice, great game today too by number 5, Katie Stowe. Actually, the entire Medfield team, other than 2:28 in the third quarter, when Ashland scored all 3 goals, has totally outplayed Ashland, but not where it counts on the scoreboard. Coming down to the 2-minute mark, 2:09 remaining. Medfield trying to get that equalizer. Sophie Griffin with the big shot, kicked out. Ball sent back in. Allie Carlin sent it back in. Ashland trying to clear it. Allie Carlin working. They get the ball out front. Now Ashland almost with a 3-on-1 breakaway, but good defense. Mary Cronin back to help clear it away. And Medfield looks to start it back up. Sophie Griffin tips it forward. Ashland clears. We're down to 1:20 remaining. Medfield down by 1. We have a substitute coming in from Medfield, changing on the fly. 1:12. Medfield trying to make that one last run here. Ball cleared away. 1 minute remaining in the game. Sophie Griffin tips it forward. Cleared away again by Ashland. 50 seconds remaining. Medfield has to get the ball back. Nice play there by Allie Carlin. Sends it back up. Aaron Seibel now in the middle. Great defense by the Ashland number 10. Maggie Campion. But we have a whistle against Ashland. Erin Seibel. Fans under the bit, but she's lucky to she gets it back, tipped away. It's in the middle. Medfield, desperate. 22 seconds remaining. Tatum Sampson fighting against the 3 Ashland players. Gets control. Out to Kelsey McQuinlan. Tries to center it on. Here comes Erin Seibel with the break. The ball goes out of bounds. 7 seconds remaining. It's going to be a 25-yard hit. Erin Seibel brings it in, and the whistle blows. And the game ends 3-2. A very heartbreaking loss here for Medfield. Quick recap. Medfield scored early, 1 minute 41 seconds into the first period. Sophie Tom, assisted by Erin Seibel. Then 2:52 of the second quarter. Katie Stowe from Kelsey McQuinlan. It looked like Medfield was dominating both ends of the field. Then suddenly, Ashland calls timeout with 2:28 remaining in the third period. They came out like a house on fire. Goals by Keaveney, and then 2 by Moriarty. Moriarty's third goal coming with no time left on the clock on a penalty corner. And that was the winning goal today. So final score here, 3-2. Ashland the winner over Tough Luck losers. Medfield. This is Fred Mason signing off for Medfield TV.
You're watching Medfield TV, community shows.